Okay, welcome back. So we've got the third day of the tournament, but let's have a quick look at the Jesus, Mythic. Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Let's have a look at the Mythic Titans so far. So obviously it's finished now, and I did finish. What's that? 11,849th place on highest attack. Ironically, that was actually with my green Titan team, because my purple heroes are just shit. I literally just got Kunchan maxed, and that's it. I'm working on Costume Quintus at the moment, who I got from Hero Academy, and that is literally the only second purple 5-star that's worth anything to me. I've got Oberkhan as well, but I mean, I had Oberkhan and Quintus, and I started working on Oberkhan to 370. And I got the Quintus costume from the Hero Academy, and I was just like, I'll just do that one. It'll synergise better with Kunchan. Anyway, so here we managed top 1% with the Green Titan team. Top total 3,951st with just over 3 million total damage, which is fine by me, to be honest. I always just try for top 1% total. I mean, I think I'm quite consistent, so that is where we normally end up. Yeah, it's fine, what it is. I mean, purple is not my strongest colour, so going against Gilgamesh was not great. Anyway, let's get to the tournament. So top 10%, how's our defence? Fucking C. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that. Absolute bollocks. Can't believe we went from bloody A for 2 days to C. Oh, bastards. Oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? See, I've got 2 healers again. Like, why are these people doing this? Sapphire. Oh god, I would love to get some bloody ninjas. I haven't got any. Like, Sapphire and Ametrine would just be so useful to me. Especially Ametrine, considering how bad my purples are for the most part. Yeah, Ametrine would be so nice to get. I think that might be where I do my summons next, depending on what happens with Season 4, which I've spoken about before and haven't been too interested in. So yeah. Anyway, I think this is what we're going against, so I might as well just take the blues. Well, the blues, the greens, and maybe some yellow, I don't know. I'll change this now and then we'll lose because that's what happens. So I'll just go standard. Lizu. Lizu's really still quite good. There are some like classic heroes that are still really good, like Rigard and Bold Tusk and Kirill to an extent. And Lizu's still good. So's Cadman and Sonya. They're still really good heroes. But the others can just sometimes. Do you wonder why you have them? Okay. Need to get something going, really. There's nothing of our colours that we need, so we need to start building something. See, I should have kept the bloody blue team. There we go. Might be able to bring in... Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Nice. Simple. Rustic. Typical, that is. It's funny, these limit breakers are doing what, what are they called? What the hell were they called? Emblems did when they first came out, and that's just making those limit broken heroes just survive anything they would normally have died against, which was so frustrating when the emblems first came out. I can see it's going to be equally as frustrating with these limit breaks. I do find it interesting, actually, some of the heroes people have decided to limit break. I've only done 3 stars so far. ones that I use in tournaments regularly. So that like the ones I've done are what's his name? So there's Chick Junior, which I've done, and then there's the other one that I can't remember. Gunnar, that's it. I've only done those so far. I'm not too sure who I want to do for other colours. Obviously, we've only got enough blues at the moment. Because, I mean, like, if I did Borrel, I just don't use Borrel much anymore. I don't know why you would limit break the costume like that. I mean, those stats are very good. But I'm just wondering, like, some of the heroes that you might limit break now would just be rather useless later down the line. That's just my thinking. And there's no way of getting the materials back. Yet at least, so. I don't know. Oh, God, we're having connection issues here. Come on. Let me just try something. There we go. I don't know, I just don't see why I would. Because Chick Junior, for my example, I just find really useful on tournaments. You can do a lot of damage when paired up with the right heroes. And Gunnar's obviously one of the best 3-stars in the game at the moment. Especially with the costume. I mean, this is a thing I don't know. It's like, where are you going to use these limit breaks? I mean, obviously it's just end game stuff for the most part. But I'm just thinking if you had... Who is there? That's a big tank at the moment. Or a big defence hero like Odin and Frigg, I suppose. Or Bearer, Freya. All of those are good options to use limit breaks on now, because they're still really useful on offense as well. I'm just thinking, like, further down the line, how are they going to hold up later on? I suppose thinking that far down the line might be a problem. Might just be overlooking some other issues there, but I mean, Sonya limit breaking I could see because the costume's useful and so is the standard version. I think Sonya's a good hero, so why not? I don't know. I just don't know how to really think about them yet. It's like I've been thinking of doing a costume Kirill, or Kirill in general, because I just find him so useful all the time. But I don't... I mean, as good as he is, I mean, there's not many other heroes that do things like he does. Like the attack and defense down at equal measure. I mean, that's why he's just so good, in my opinion. Plus, you can get him charging at fast mana with the level 5 troop, which just makes him even better. So, I don't know, really. Limit breaks. Nobody really wanted it, did they? But, as per usual, it just comes out anyway. I don't know, I used to think too much about it, I think. At the moment, I'm just really not really caring too much about all the new stuff that they're doing. I'm just playing the game as I like, and so far I haven't been too disappointed. I haven't been spending as much as I used to. Just not that I used to spend much. I would say probably in the region of £10 a month, 10 to 15, depending on what's coming up. But I mean, I used to just give myself like a 10 pull every month for whatever I wanted. These days, though, just like the past month or so since the Starfall Circus, I just like, nah, I can't be bothered. Just didn't really get. I got nothing that I really wanted there. Just got Candy, who I think is going to be good for tournaments, but frankly, when you're what's the word, summoning at limited portals like that, you don't want the bloody 3 stars. I don't quite happy with Akelborg or what's his name? Who's the other one? Marcel. I think Marcel would have been freaking awesome in this tournament. Him and Alma would have absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Plus, I've just been using. Plus, I've got one hero that I've been using a lot recently that I've just fallen in love with. And that is Kagan, actually. That dude with Falcon is just an absolute monster on offense. I mean, defense, it's just not for him, is it? He's got such a low defensive stat that it just isn't feasible, I think, on defense with Kagan. But offense, he just wrecks teams. Absolute monster, man. Top 1% last battle today. Like Zyla Lay as well. I would like to get her. I think she'd be pretty cool on some of these tournaments. But I just don't think I would limit break her. That's funny though. I mean, look at those stats. That is seriously some standard 5 stars these days. Oh, come on, please. This is our first loss. That'd be annoying, but not wholly unexpected because you're bound to lose at some point. I was hoping Cascade would have done something. Yeah, that's some good damage there, gotta be honest. Pretty impressed. I'd like to get that hero. Oh, shit. 2 Lisus going off. Nasty. God, imagine if I won from this. I think it's very unlikely. Yeah, thought so. Close, but not quite. So, there we go. First loss. Top 1%. Leaderboard. 1,500. That's not too bad. I'm fine with that. Yeah. So, anything to collect there? No. I mean, this is one thing I probably will keep buying, though. I just think Path of Valor is actually one of the better deals in the game, especially considered that it's over 50 days. You can get some pretty good stuff. these things that are the most useful, especially those royal tablets. I need more of those. Of course, look, I've gone. I just don't have enough. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll have to be back for tomorrow.